Okay, there are just some days where pre-workout...
Okay, it doesn't help that Britt made it with like 50 ounces of water. What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog here in the gym. It's 4:45 on 4.5 hours of sleep. It's shoulder day. Britt made the pre-workout with like 50 ounces of water, so I'm not really feeling it today. So let's just get right into it.
Okay, I'm struggling. So there are some days where you drink pre-workout. I don't know if this ever happens to you, but you drink pre-workout and it's just like you have, it's like it's hyper kicks in, but instead of like your ears and your face tingling, like your stomach hurts.
It takes a beating.
Yeah, my stomach and my...
What did you eat for, what was the last thing you ate?
A casein shake. I didn't eat dinner yesterday. I haven't eaten since 12:30 yesterday afternoon.
Okay, we get it.
I've had 2 protein shakes in that time and a bunch of water, but I just don't feel great. And I fucking gained 1.5 pounds overnight. So, I don't know. Let's work. Okay, this is way too heavy.
Do you even?
Oh, fuck, man. This is terrible. This is really bad. I just got kicked.
I think life just ended for you. Life just ended.
I think I just got kicked out of Planet Fitness for being a lunk.
Bro, the lunk alarm just went off.
You can see it from back by the door, and it just isn't.
Well, you're going to see a seam regardless. No matter how good of it is, you're going to see a seam. With this angle, I'm not going to burn an entire slab to have that no seam there.
It has to be better than this.
Yeah, look, you can make sure they work on that.
It has to be. Look how thick this is. This is really where it starts. Again, there are all these things I could accept. If this line was straight into the corner, if this wasn't thick, if I couldn't see this as much, okay. But I've got a really thick line here. I've got an angle here that's wrong. I've got 2 seams. The whole thing is just, I can't leave this here. I can't in good conscience leave this here. It's $1.5 million, and I can't leave it here. So this is off, that's off over there. It's got to be taken down. Now here's my problem. We have to do open houses here. This is the weekend to sell houses. So my feeling is we need him to make it presentable, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it all needs to be redone. That's the only solution that is going to make this right. Like, again, this shit right here. This is a jigsaw puzzle. It can't look that way. I don't think you can fix it. I don't think you can just leave this here and say, okay, well, like this color matching thing that we're supposedly doing. I've never heard of that. And I again asked Julio last night and another guy, and he says he doesn't know what that is. He's like, both of them said, I don't know what color matching
Your butt edge is going to be what it is. Yeah, with two different materials going together, it's not going to get much. When you clean it up, you resin it, and you buff it out, and that's it. I mean, there's not a whole bunch you can do.
But I took him to our other flips. I took Brad to our other flips that Julio did. You don't see this. In Dennis's kitchen, you don't see this. The line at the sink and the line in front of.
What kind of top does he have?
He's got this, but you don't see this. Lower, yeah. Here, let me hold this side.
There you go. Up. Okay.
Just see if it swings.
Put it all back in.
That's good enough. But that's going to have to be good enough. Positional fix.
Does it drag or not?
Yeah.
It does.
Once we get both of them in, I can adjust them just a little bit.
Oh, okay, great.
I can
Okay.
pop the hinge just a little bit and raise it up.
This is fucking different quartz.
Oh, Jesus. Are you fucking serious?
This doesn't have flake.
You use a different quartz on the fireplace? Yes.
Is there flake in that one?
God damn it.
You did. So
Dude? Yes, he did.
I'll get this replaced.
Julio's got to do it. Can't have a guy do it. He showed up yesterday with these both were huge, like way too big, and his templates were like this, like way too small. So like he showed up, he had all his templates with him, and they're like all the wrong size. And if you look at the cuts, and you look at the difference here, you look at the quartz job in there.
If you take the door off, you can see the cut.
I mean, he was. It's cool. The gap, you can just tell the gaps are way different. So I can't. And this is what I was telling those two guys. If we go in there and look at the kitchen, I can't, in good conscience, leave it that way. A and B. I can't have your guy do it.
I've already called my guy to the boss to come out here.
Yeah, that's all cool and everything. The install on the quartz and the tile was significantly substandard, and so here's the plan. Here's the plan, and I'm telling you, we just got done having our meeting, and they're going to finish it. We're going to do open houses all weekend long. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He's going to come in and it'll probably be Monday, Tuesday. He's going to put a one-piece quartz. He's going to replace the countertop in one day. And the real issue is that they put the wrong kind of quartz on the fireplaces. So those things have to be fixed, which we'll do Monday and Tuesday. Hi. This is the glass we're trying to get submitted for the master bathroom, which is about the least of my problems at this moment. Today was very stressful, as you've seen. I mean, there's so much out of our control right now, and this quartz situation is not good. And we should probably kind of run you through it. First of all, there's a refrigerator we bought at Home Depot, $500. That's a Magic Chef. It's a hybrid. You can do cans and wine bottles, and it's completely adjustable, multi-zone. If you need a beverage fridge, that's the one we put in all our flips. I love it. But you can see there's some issues with the quartz. This is a huge seam right here, this line. You shouldn't be able to see it that much. It will never be invisible, but you can really see that, especially in front here. You can really see that. So that's kind of rampant all through the house. And this quartz, Jake, if you could get a real good look at this quartz. This quartz here is called Oceana quartz, and you might see that it has a lot of flake in it. There's quartz, there's glass, there's a bunch of stuff that makes it shimmer. And that's what should be in the entire house. Unfortunately, it's not. You come over here to the fireplace, and you see that there's almost no shimmer or flake in this piece of quartz. So, okay, if that was the only issue, but it's not. We go to the fireplace in the kitchen, and you start to see that, wait a minute, that's not Oceana quartz either over here on this fireplace. That's not Oceana quartz either. Closer, but that's not the real deal. It's got to match that quartz. So we're going to have to take this out, we're going to have to take that out, and we're going to have to replace a piece of counter over there where the guy's installing the backsplash right now. He's just now grouting the backsplash that we put into the kitchen. He did a great job fixing it, and so the backsplash looks really good, but there's a triple seam over there that's a real problem that we're going to have to replace. And what happened is the template was done improperly. So there's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of quartz where there should be two, maybe 3. So it's just a big problem. So I had to call the investor today, and naturally he freaked out. He was pissed, and I don't blame him for being upset. You know, because to replace that quartz over there, we're going to have to take some of the backsplash off that this guy just put his time and effort into installing, which is never great. So we've got that issue. It just, all this stuff, the hardest part for me is it's completely out of my control. I say, hey, I'm on Oceana quartz in here. This is what the kitchen layout, Jake and I went, and we designed this entire house. So this kitchen, we designed the island. The island was supposed to have an overhang on it, right? Like there's supposed to be a lip here that's probably this much further out. There's no lip here. There's supposed to be a lip down here. There's no lip there. So, okay, the island looks great. No problem. We can overlook that. But when you start getting into the nuances of the kitchen, that's what you can't overlook. So that's 100% out of our control. All we can do is set an expectation. And frankly, the only way you have that expectation met is you don't pay until it is. So there's been a lot of pressure about paying, and when are we going to get paid, and when are you going to pay us for this or pay us for that? And our answer today was, we'll pay you when it's done, and when it's done to our specification, which we communicated. So this rarely happens to us. Rarely. You know, and this backsplash now looks money. It looks really good. So if the quartz was right, we'd be done. We'd be in good shape. But now the quartz isn't done.
Yeah, you can really see the shimmer on the island much better than the medium.
And this is what it should look like. I mean, the glass flakes that you see really make a difference. So when there's no flake, when you have all this beautiful flake in the kitchen, on the island, on the counters, in the bathrooms, you know, throughout the house, and then you have 2 fireplaces that are basically flat white quartz, I think you got to change it. And this house is on the market for $1.45 million. It's got to be perfect. So we'll see. But luckily, everything else is coming together. You know, these pendant lights turned out really well. The cabinets, for the debacle that the cabinets turned out really well. This floor patch, again, I say.
What floor patch?
Yeah, it looks great. You know, it's going to take like 10 layers of sealer to actually get it to look like the rest of the floor, but it looks great. I mean, everything else has really come together. So that's our saving grace. This house looks flipping amazing. So there you go. I'm hungry. Can we go eat now? What time is it? It's 1:20 and I haven't had.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
When did we eat? I had oatmeal today.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Yeah, and I'm starting to get hungry now. I had oatmeal today.
We're going to go eat, and it's probably going to be Chipotle, or it's probably going to be something at home. And then, hopefully, we'll get a little nap in.
Probably not. I think I'm going to go back to the gym. I got a lot of stress right now, and I need some cardio. I plateaued, so I'm frustrated. I'm not losing weight right now. So I think I'll go back to the gym. All right, just finished afternoon cardio because we went and had those wings, and hey, it's been an incredibly stressful day. You know, some tough conversations today, and I think we're finally at the finish line. And what we're going to do is we're going to replace quartz in the kitchen and on the 2 fireplaces so they all match, which I don't know why they don't match. It's mind-numbing why they don't match, but they don't. So we're going to finish that, and then tomorrow we're doing an open house, hell or high water. It's Friday, it's on the MLS, and the house is on Zillow. You know, it's frustrating, to be honest with you. As a designer and as a creator, to see the things that we've designed and created being so beautiful, and it really turned out well. It's frustrating to get to these endpoints and not have a finished product, because when it's finished, it's going to look spectacular. And right now, our contractor asked me and asked Jake a lot, well, why are you guys being so particular? A lesson is that is very important for you to understand. As soon as you accept less than perfect, people will begin to deliver you a less than perfect product. You cannot accept less than perfect. I'm asking people to spend $1,450,000 on this house. It better be perfect. And if it's not, it needs to be fixed. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's where me, as a designer, as a creative person, I want my vision to come to life, and I won't accept anything less than that. And that's hard for a lot of people. It is. If you've watched the process of this flip over the last probably 3 weeks, you know that a lot of people have struggled with that, the quartz guy and whatnot. So it's been a fight, honestly. It's been hard. It has been disappointing. It has been stressful. But man, in the end, this has been so rewarding because of how the house looks. You know what I mean? And one of the things that you have to take away from this is everybody's going to question you. No matter what you do. If you're a mailman, they don't like the way you put the envelopes in the box. If you're a street sweeper, you missed a spot. If you're a lawyer, you could have made a better argument. I mean, pick the profession. If you're a hitter, you could have hit more home runs. You know what I mean? If you're an accountant, you could have saved me more money on my taxes. It's never good enough. So it's vitally important that you understand this. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe you are the very best at what you do, go do something else. If you care what other people think, you're in trouble. And I know that sounds cold, and I know that sounds callous. Stop caring so much about what other people think and start believing in you. Start believing in you. People questioned every aspect of our design in this house. Fireplace stone, master bathroom tile, color of cabinets, the cabinet pulls we selected, the paint on the outside of the house, painting the ceilings white, painting the door jambs and trim and base white. People questioned all of that stuff. I don't care what other people think. I care what we think. And I think that's what makes us different. I'm not going to say I'm better than anybody, but I do think I'm the best at what I do, no matter what I'm doing, or I wouldn't be doing it. Does that make sense? Probably makes me sound arrogant, and I'm okay if you think I'm arrogant. I'm okay if you think I'm an asshole at times. I get that. But nobody believes in me more than I believe in me. It's that simple. That's it. Make sure you click subscribe. You see all the logos? You see the logo on the right-hand side of the screen there, that little logo? Just click that and hit subscribe. That's all you got to do. And when this video comes to an end, there's going to be a little box that pops up. All you got to do is click that. The logo there, all you got to do is click that. Just reach up there, click it. That's all you got to do. And subscribe. We appreciate that. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. And it's that simple. Maybe, if you're nice, I'll put a Zillow link so you can see all our pictures. If you're nice, I may. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend too, by the way.